Hello YouTube fans, this is Trans7272 with my second review, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Dark of the Moon Target exclusive Deluxe class Autobot Jazz. Now, Jazz has quite a history in several of the movies. He only really appeared in the first film, and he was killed by Megatron. He was torn apart. But sometime later, Target released a version of him, which was like called the Allspark version, and the Allspark sort of like put him back together and brought him back to life. Anyway, that version, I'm not reviewing that, but I'm just going to show you that's this version, and the little blue on him here. And when you transform him, it shows that he was resurrected, sort of like. Anyway, we'll pull him back out later for size comparison. But anyway, this is Jazz, and he has this translucent, dark, like see-through black going on here, and he has these Cybertronian symbols on him here too, which are pretty interesting. He has the detachable gun, and he rolls pretty good, and yeah, it's a really it's nice that they brought him back for this line, so there was at least one out. Before I get to the transformation, I'm going to show you the artwork. In this particular packaging, it comes with a comic book. It's a little story about Jazz saving somebody that works at a gas station. Anyway, here he is in the back here. And there's a little bio on him. Doesn't mention anything about him coming back on this bio, but it does on the old Target exclusive from 2007. And here's his stats. Technical data, and there's one of his new arch enemies, Space Case, which I'll be reviewing at a later date. Anyway, this Transformer has always been one of my favorite Transformers of all time, even back in the 80s when Scatman Crothers was doing his voice. I thought the guy that did it in the movie did a really good job. It's just too bad he was killed off so quickly. Anyway, this is the car mode, and it's basically the same. Here's a comparison with the Allspark Target exclusive. Some real nice, I mean, it's basically the same thing. They improved this a little bit here, the stocking peg. This doesn't stay in as well as this one does, but it's basically the same mold. I put that sticker on there myself. Kind of like how that looks. Anyway, on to the transformation. First thing I always do when I'm transforming Jazz is I lift this up and I remove this right away. This becomes his shield. And then I pull apart the legs like so. Turn on a kind of like a 90, well, not 90 degree, 40 degree angle. Pull the foot down, and then I pull the arch back. Same thing here. There's really some nice deep mold detailing on these legs, much better than was seen in previous releases. And it's really nice. Okay, and you kind of, after that, what I like to do is take it like this. And this piece here is going to kind of snap in here, like a kind of a slight snap sound. Probably couldn't hear it on camera. Okay, then the next thing you want to do is you kind of want to lift these up, kind of like the hood. These are going to form the hands and arms. So you kind of want to lift these up like that, pull out this hand, fold it like this, take this back piece, kind of roll it on an angle like that, have this come down, and that's one arm, and then you can do the same thing over here. You just kind of pull, lift, kind of pull up on it like that, pull it out, push this thing back like that, and rotate this around like that. Next thing, you're going to push this, pop it into place, and it reveals the head. It's a really, really, really nice paint scheme on Jazz's eyes and face there. It's just fantastic. I really like it. Then with the accessories, you take the back trunk and you kind of push it against the wheel here, and that forms kind of like a little shield, so he can kind of protect himself. And then the this blaster thing turns into like a cannon gun. And that kind of hooks underneath the arm, like so. And he's got really good posability. You can pretty much put him in any pose you want. You know, he's got articulation-wise, he's got nice articulation in the legs, the knees, even the feet articulate. There's no waist articulation due to the way he transforms. Same thing with the arms. They can really go all over the place because of the way they're put on here. I mean, he's really a nice figure, and he's actually kind of hard to find. They made a Bumblebee, an RC, and a repaint of a character called Terradrome, or Terradrive. I think it's Terradrome. Anyway, his name is Space Case. He's like totally see-through. He's pretty cool. But they made 4 of them, but Jazz was really hard to get, and it took me a while to find him. But now I've got him, and I'm really pleased with how he turned out. I'll get him from the back there. I mean, he's a really nice figure. I totally think if you like Jazz or you're a big Jazz collector, you should definitely pick him up. He looks really nice with the Human Alliance Jazz that was out for the Revenge of the Fallen line. Actually, that was the Hunt for the Decepticon line. Anyway, I give him a 10 out of 10, and I gave the other figure a 10 out of 10, and I really think he's go. So, anyway, this is Trans72 signing off, and until next time,